Hello, folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick, where, after a couple months hiatus, we are back with our playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. So, a couple of warnings before we start. I will keep voicing the whole thing, but because it's been 2.5 months, I have mostly forgotten the voices that I used to do for most of the primary characters. So I'll do my best to recover those or remember what voice I thought they had. But if you're watching this part on YouTube a week after the previous part was posted, be aware that there's been a real life gap of like 2.5 months in between. The other thing is, we have done some good work. All of our disciples of land in hand are at least level 15, with some in the 20s. And all of our character classes are at least 30, with our main class, the Scholar, being 35. Now, we're about to have to do a dungeon, and I think whenever we're in that level range, we're gonna always prioritize in dungeons doing either the healers or the tanks. Now, Scholar we don't need to level because Summoner and Scholar share the XP. But White Mage, Paladin, and Warrior, these are all three jobs that we need to level, most exclusively in dungeon, just because it gets really tedious otherwise. I would also... There we go. Okay. So, yeah, let's go to... First of all, let's take the live meat. We're not gonna do this right now. Oh, I guess I can't do this right now. Also, it's level 35. We're gonna activate the Chocobo Keep. And then we're gonna make our way to Greyflock's Long Stop. And I have a very vague recollection of what the overall plot was. We're looking for ingredients or something. Like, big picture, we're looking into the kobolds and they're summoning a Titan. But we're still a little bit before that. Oh, is this a level appropriate fate, or... Ooh, actually it is! Let me swap to something more appropriate. Let's try Ninja. Oh, come on. Ugh, fine, I guess we'll pop Warrior. I also recorded a stream where we were leveling all the crafting jobs, and that will be posted on YouTube by the time you watch this. I would love to post stuff on Twitch as well, but I can't do that until I actually become affiliate, which I don't know if it will ever happen. I'm doing this just to share the games that I like with other people, and really mostly just with myself. So if I ever make affiliate, I will start posting recordings here as well. But until then, make sure to check youtube.com/@gameswithnick for some exclusive content, mostly involved with retro gaming or the grinding streams for 14. Always good to do some fates while you stumble upon them. Right, Overpower is that, and Tomahawk is that. Yep, okay. Again, it's been 2.5 months since I last played the game, so I have to readjust a little bit about what are these abilities? What do they do again? Alright, we're good. Alright, swap back to White Mage. As soon as combat relents. Nope. We're gonna do our trust as usual. For now, we're making a choice of going through these dungeons with a trust because it gives us more time to just smell the air and look around and do stuff. Like, I don't have to worry about skipping this cutscene, and I don't have to worry about a tank just rushing out. Alright. Okay, so that's Cure 1. The downside of choosing to do a trust, and that's why at some point we might relent on it, is that trust NPCs just do shit damage for the most part. What's everybody else doing? I guess I didn't make it so that allied effects are small, but it feels like I'm the only one doing something in here. Is there any treasure in these little dumps? No. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, wait, actually. Go. I hate leveling White Mage, but if I do want to have all jobs at max level, eventually. Yeah, I feel like a human party would do a much better job in dungeons. Oh, this is a locked door. Okay. Oh, because we need to come here and talk to the Pathfinder. Come me fucking nature. Uplander, take gate key. Open head gate. Right? I need to be careful. There's combos that I can do. I should probably... What is it? That's... Oh, Isuna. There we go. Dispelling stuff on people is not something I'm still particularly comfortable with. Ooh. And this should help. You're dumb, Lancer. Why are you getting poisoned, dude? Okay, just give me a second. Alright, I need to make a call, so let me take a quick break. It should probably be not too long, but Alright, sorry for the delay, just had to take a quick phone call. What is a long stop pole? I mean, I can probably use it, but... What? Okay, so this is the one thing about trust dungeons that I don't get. You know that I'm the only player in here. Why are you giving me a thaumaturge thing? Like, what are you doing? Why give me a thaumaturge weapon when I'm a white mage? Ooh, treasure. Pugilist ring, great. All these white mage items, fantastic, love them. Very useful to me. And like, I get that that's how dungeons normally work, and... And it's probably because of that that's what's happening, but still. Oh, the thing procs when the person is not doing well. Is that what's happening? No, it's just a 15% chance. Okay. Okay. Yeah, NPC party members still feel pretty fucking stupid. Like, don't walk back to dodge that AoE, walk forward! But... I guess it's like half a miracle the whole thing works in the first place. Is there something in that corner? This kind of exploration is why I want to trust dungeons whenever I can. Can we? Do you mind? Thank you. Oh, I should be healing. Cavalry mask. Guess you can't use it. I can't. At least not with this job. Alright. Come on. Ugh, I hate being a healer in these dungeons. One more. Need to go underneath. That's what. Right. Plus number 2. On your mark, dude. Anytime. Anytime you want. Oh. I don't know. Shouldn't you be... Oh god. I got distracted. I was so busy trying to kill the things that I forgot about healing. It's okay. We got him. We got him just in time. Why are you being hurt? I guess it must have been just an AoE because I was also hurt. Boy, Brayflux is not good at not getting... Not getting aggro. Whew. Honestly, that was a little exhausting. Infantry gloves. Guess we won't be able to use them. That's right. It's me. Come on. Ooh. Nope. Alright. Can I do a quick switch? Nah. Wonder if we can do dungeon fishing somewhere at some point. let's first go into this little corner. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Okay. What about in this corner? Nothing. Alright. I guess we're gonna keep going straight. Ooh. Oh, thank God for the freak here too. 1, 2. Jesus, 4 bosses here? I guess. I think this is the first 4-boss dungeon that we've seen. You jerk. I guess it just picks a random guy, so you should spread out to avoid overlaps. Which those idiots have not understood. No, no, you gotta spread. You gotta spread. Oh. It's a good thing at least I know how to play the fight. Oh, I see. You put a bubble on you and you can't do anything. Okay. I was not expecting a giant dragon to come in. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I guess it's gonna show up later on. Oh, this might be something we can use. Yay! Can't believe we got something actually useful. Why can't I... Just dash strike. That's what I want to target. One more for good measure. Oops. You know, replaying through this game does make me a little wistful for the old days of World of Warcraft. I was able to experience World of Warcraft in a wonderful period in my life when I had little to no responsibilities, and some might say I spend way too much time playing the game. Though I was never a raider or anything like that. That's a vibe that I've never been able to get back from. I don't know why cosmetic get there. The vibe I've never quite been able to get back. Wait, does this do extra damage when it, no. For a second I was wondering, if the arrow does extra damage when it expires, but no. That could be a cool mechanic, just forcing you... I mean, I'll fight this girl. I don't know why he's here, but I'll fight him. Yep, there's absolutely no reason for us to go here, but... It's kind of weird that these dudes never evolved past the classes into the jobs. I wonder why, at what point our Scion allies will be mages and bards and shit, but... Alright. Dragon Sleep. Gee, I wonder what's gonna wait for us here. What? You mean to tell me there's a dragon in Dragon Sleep? Whoa, I am shocked. I am appalled. After this, I'm ready to move back to Ninja for a little bit. I may have said this a couple times, but I do not enjoy. Oh boy, these really grow and then blow. Okay, I see. Alright, if they drop here. Oh. Okay, mechanics are starting to level up a little bit. We got almost overlapping AoEs. I'm gonna move here first. Let the first set explode and then move. Yeah, this is absolutely no biggie. I need to do whatever I can to help this shitty DPS that they have, because, ooh. Oh, actually, I want to be closer to this side this time. Alright. And I think we also get a pair of gloves. Nice. Very nice. Cool. Of all the things I could draw, same thing twice. Fantastic. Alright, one side out. Good year, Blender has stacks of Gobbleflock. Fighting Beast was tricksy fun, but a Blender outwitted with plan sneaky. A Blender has goodly head for fighting think. Rayflox happy gives tasty fresh gooby treats to clever Uplander. Jesus stinky sweet gooby treat. Special make with secret gooby yards. No party complete without gooby gouda, Rayflox ever say. Alright. Now that we have this, we can go back to Costa del Sol. And again, I swear to God I don't remember. I know that we're working with Stola, who's gone and do some investigating of her own. But I'll be damned if I remember what the purpose of all this was. Again, are you solved Brayflock's little problem? By the gods, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblet cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Alright. I don't know, we'll get a lot of these, I guess. Let's do a quick round of all our jobs. Fresh equip everything that we found. You. And last but not least, we're gonna switch to Ninja for a little bit. Bravo, Joanna. Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite F3 chief? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. Lawyer dear, give Shamani Lomani my regards. Right. That's what we're doing. The last people who defeated Titan were a company of people based off of Limsa. And we had been tracking what they were doing. Ah shit, I need to be at least level 32. Let's do a couple of leaves, I guess. Okay. Oh god, this is a beacon. Also need to get our Bud Quay back. Something does not quite feel right, but we'll figure it out. Alright, let me remember how Ninja works. Spinning Edge combos into Gust Slash, which combos into Aeolian Edge, which works even better when we're in the rear. This makes a Mudra for Heaven, and from there we can combine to make the Ninjutsu. We can hide, we can mug. Trick attack when hiding. Bloodbath, recover HP. Instantly recovers HP, leg sweep. Shade shift, reduces. Okay. The problem is that I maybe went a little too fancy with a +4 compared to the normal level. Well, we're at it. Where are the two enemies? Oh, there. Yeah, I'm starting to remember how to play as a ninja. Like I say, the ninjutsu is actually really practical for these missions when things appear in the distance. Alright, bud. We're basically there. Come on. Come on over. Come on, let's call this thing, man. Alright. No. Oh, what level is this? Too low and not enough times remaining. Whoa! Oh no. Looked like legs. Was not actually a statue. I keep making that mistake. Alright, here we got the Necrologus, Igneous Toil. This time we're just gonna do a +2 level, I think. This page is pointless. Okay, 2. Nope. Nope. 3. I guess there's actually something in that corner. The smaller green circle is one of the ones of our quest. Which is convenient in a way, this way we can immediately activate the next one. Alright. Alright, done. Now, where are we at here? Still survivors. Let's try a +3. This one is nice, quick, and easy. Just kill a bunch of enemies. I appreciate this one very much. Alright. More stuff here? Oh yeah, more here and here. Alright, all done. No. We learned arm's length, which is... I can go on this side. And finally... Alright. And with that, we have enough of a level that we can go and complete this one. Going to one port. Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, Eureka Blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. Paper smells of loam and perfume. Castle of Soul. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigeruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Durstweiss and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of seduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you have no interest in my affairs, you wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grew impatient, and Waistgate must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for the occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Berglund, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt it will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Alright. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it highly undrinkable. This vessel is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vigner bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you gobby urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight! All this cork? Pah! This sad squelchy thing isn't fit to kiss my back end, let alone my fine whites and reds. I'd say you should try again, except that I wouldn't trust you with the worst of vintages now. You're dead to me. You, adventurer! I've ended trying to get quality from my own lot. Show this ophite's done and bring me the materials you find of cork bulbs. Harvesting 5 of them should do. Time flies and uncorked wine soars. Go, go! Hello, adventurer. Hear me, or Master Berglund would know the reason why I meant to... The reason why. I meant that he'll simply tell you himself if you refuse to hear it from me. You've no doubt seen those ghastly grass raptors skulking about outside our gates. Well, they've developed a taste for the vines we used to grow our Brandywine cherries, and we can't abide that. You must kill the horrible creatures. These quest appropriate level? Yeah, 32. Yeah, that's good. Oh, we also, well, I guess these are leaves. Let's look to you again first. I think he said no. Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine barons and Lim Solominsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vigneron in Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never seen before quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But, as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Berglund to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gil we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the tending the vineyards may have once owned the bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them? I guess. Next door. Nope. Above? Behind? Oh, above. I see. Bacchus wine? Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up a goddamn house. That is unlucky. Where are you? I saw you. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. Never had the chance to try it for myself. Sorry, Fred, but you're a few years too late. No luck, hmm? Most regrettable, but we have to try. Ah, but Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my search could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Ted and Blind me in our battle beneath Ogoramo, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience even in my condition. It helped me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. I don't care. I must say, the stock of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health. And it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like to even to know I'm pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and it would be most grateful if you delivered it in my stead. I sometimes work at Braincatcher Gully Docks, so perhaps the rich Skilt can tell you where to find them. Oh, one mage did reach level 35, so we might need to do that next job quest. I did not realize that we reached level 35. Let's first go do this one. And you are further down, yeah, okay. Alright, easy enough. What is this fate about? Get them in a hand as a return if Simper is taking crates. Right ahead, Buccaneers. Sure. Oh, we're just supposed to protect things. Ooh, by ourselves? I don't love our odds on that. Okay, there's some privates coming. That helps a little. Oh no, you don't. Good job, quiet keeping aggro. I love you, bud. I should be using shift more. Can't be too far from the end. I think if I kill one or two more. Yes, nice. Hey, level up. No new ability though. And the last one. Alright, we good. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit? It tells him if you gil when you need an extra pair of hands. Doesn't seem to talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you have a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the 7th string. The random spots where you have to go for your class quests are always funny to me. I don't particularly care to be attacking curls. These dudes are on my list. Alright, we found him. Alright, what do you want? What? Don't ask for this. Who sent you? I can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges. The buzzing keeps me awake. I never want to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. I don't know why I decided to swap the bard. What does the wind thing do? Wind damage plus damage over time. Yeah, I'm not gonna get enough XP to complete this quest as Bard, but I figured, yeah, let's start working on it. Why not? Like, the point of me leveling up all the jobs more or less simultaneously is that I can just swap on a whim. That's the point, you know? Yeah, I can deal with these. Oh, another Raptor 2. Cool. Let me take a second to Just increases damage dealt. That's Peloton. That's an interrupt. Mage's Ballad. Just increases damage dealt. And the cast time of Bloodletter reduced. Okay, okay. Hey, actually we're pretty close to a level up. Come on, just let it go, just let it go, Quack. Let it go. Just let. Well, okay. Good chocobo, I guess. Up north through get her fate. Honestly, one more fate like that and we'll level up. Getting hard to find people to actually attack. They're kind of just all mixed in there. Hell yeah! Except that quest is level 33 now. Fuck. Alright. Well, hey. We give it a shot, we did a little bit of a level up. We do have a couple of dungeons that we still need to complete, but they're 35 and 38, so those will have to wait. Let's switch back to Ninja. And complete this quest and move on. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You you helped me. Even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... No one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it! I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Ben's Fall, I collected the stuff from nearby palm trees. If listing coconut shells and store for a few bells time, it makes for a fine wine, see? Should be ready by now. I'll have 3 shells up there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. Hope to one day do the same. And now that we're within 2 of our current level, I would actually swap to a summoner. I guess the question is, what is part of the map and what is not? I guess the water is not, so... Oh, this guy will have to kill. Okay. First, they swap to Bard. Let's go to right away, that helps, typically. So many classes, man, and we only have half done too. Where's the cork I asked for? If you believe that loitering will secure a glass of Celtic, you're very much mistaken, and possibly dead to me. Now, this seems like some fine cork. Just the right amount of give. The air comes through, but not the moisture. I should be so lucky to have barrels full of this. If only my people were as efficient at finding it. I'm currently wearing a... it's still better. Oh, I didn't read what he said, but, yeah, I guess we'll take this one. The etiquette, pardon me, wine labels, laymen such as yourself, use by our winery always bear the noble contents of Master Berglund himself. As such, our esteemed Vintane has invited a famed old and miniaturist, very well known, probably the most famous miniaturist in all the land, to fashion a label truly worthy of a classic vintage, and he's due to arrive today. I beg you, won't you go down there and cut your gully dogs to meet him? I fear he'll be quite mobbed by admirers, and I'd not have him molested, at least until the portrait is done. No. Summoner. It's been some time, Joanna. What news you ever dressed? Ah, yes. I recall you did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We're not so different, Dresden and I. Men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. Aware that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It's the best time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Joanna. By the gods! Listen, Joanna! I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Dresden's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf. A leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but I'm certain. These are the leaves of Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? So in Raincutcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Alright. Let's first do this level 35 leave. Alright, let's remember how this whole thing works. Right, I want to usually do Ifrit last because these are actual casts. Okay, okay. Slowly coming back to me. I'll get the treasure coffer. We're gonna get a Gabu. Oh, we are! Nice! Alright, done. Sure. Why not? Alright, level 36. Wait. What is this? Treasures and tribulations. Fancy yourself a romantic friend? Do you ever find yourself gazing off into the horizon, yearning to travel in search of storied relics left behind by the heroes of yore? Yes, you say? Then do I have a proposal for you? I was accosted the other day by a slubber drunkard. Bear with me now, I assure you this gets better. Who must eagerly regale me, from what I could gather of its short speech and clips from a spittle it is, with the tale of a treasure map he had stumbled upon in his travels. I don't recall the particulars. I was emptying my innards of some foul swill at the time, you see, but it sounded rather convincing to my ill-addled brain. What I do remember is the fellow mentioned striking out at first light for Raincutcher Galley to visit a mine of friend. Should the prospect of hunting for hidden riches set your heart aflutter, I reckon you might still find him there. Ooh. Yes, I'm a miniaturist. Pardon me if I do not give you my name. I travel incognito, such as my fame. Ah, Master Berglund awaits. I will fly to him forthwith. We have much discussed, Master and I. Our artistic differences are many and sundry, yet Beck cannot resist returning for another etiquette. He's a model of 1,000, that one. Okay. And that was the entire thing. Alright. Hidden treasures? Aha! Another guild-crazed green horde reeled in by Ildwine's tall tales, huh? Yes, Ildwine. That's the doddering fool's name, though mind you, I've not known him to limit his consumption to any type of brew. I saw him just the other day, I did, clutching some tattered piss-yellow parchment like it was made of solid mithril. This is my ticket to fortune, he blabbered. Not so half eloquently, mind you, before stumbling out of the tavern doors and promptly falling flat on his mug, like as not. Did I see them myself, you say? Did I ever? Why, the fool showed it in my face so many times, and I swear the mold left the page to take up residence in me nostrils. It was a mess of blue and brown splotches that Elwyn swore was Can Bronze Lake, with a bigger an X to the southeast. You're not thinking of going there, are you? Take my word, you'll find out the sorry drunken in his sack of broken dreams. Right. Let's do it. Oh, I see. It's one of the collectatons. It ain't much, but it's honest work, you know? So 8, yeah, we're gonna need 20, so we're gonna need 12 more. many do we have so far? 7. 8, so 4 more. One, two. Three. And 4. Boom. Alright. While the time counts down, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Alright. That is not great in terms of XP, but we'll deal with it, I guess. How do we do? Got 12k plus 18k total. It's not worth it to keep doing and trying to level Bard up to 33 in this time. Let's just go and talk to the guy. Oh, hello again. What is it? If it's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. I didn't know it was rare. Found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. Some fresh gummy tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some guppies are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. So let me swap to general chat. G-chat. Yeah, these are all level 33. We should stick with a level 33 character. Hello? Oh, hello. Ninja! What did Dress have to say, Joanna? Tell me everything. Aha, I was right! The smell, the texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. After talking we discovered, I refuse to believe that a common adventurer knows Vintner could... 12 was my witness. It is Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Berglund. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to give this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eurasia will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you need... Wait! The shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, this couldn't possibly be... 1547 Bacchus? But it's impossible! This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel in my personal collection. For years that I've been opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But I realized that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Joanna. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pre-deliver the wine to Captain Whisket. Huh? Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Weird winos. Whatever. Oh, one more question. The vineyard wastes much water, washing sugar and chaff of the grapes, sludge and dregs from vats and barrels, and all of it goes into the river. The richness of the swill chokes the river and Gigantilids feast on the scum. If raptors were horrible, these are thrice as bad. Save them for us. For me, Joanna. I guess we can go and do this one more thing. This is what I wanted to do, okay. I don't know, we probably should go and do the White Mage quest next. Maybe that's best left for a leveling stream. Yeah, maybe we'll just go to Whisket and see where next our quest is gonna take us, and then call it for today. It feels good to get back to 14. For the next couple of days, I'll probably be too busy playing the new patch with my main character. But we'll get back to it. We'll keep leveling. We'll keep playing through it. I think my goal is to try and actually play it somewhat regularly for the next couple of months until we finish the MSQ for Realm Reborn. At that point, we can. Well, I don't know if I want to include the patches in that or not, but definitely, if we reach Heaven's Sword, which I don't know, but if we do, that's when we'll take an extended break, partly because I will also have to level up the 3 new classes will unlock at that time, so. Oh, Master Bergland will be so pleased, but it grieves me that our wine has spoiled the river, so perhaps I can, construct some system to make our swills sweeter. Okay, y'all done with quests here? Good. Casa del Sol, here we come. The prolonged absence is beginning to concern me, so what did I want to ask you to bring? Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. Congratulations, Joanna. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Hey, we got a pet. You have the look of a woman who has been to 7 hells and back. But a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in their own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I would have accepted my lot with less grace. Lady Stola, Lady Gwyn! 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, ma'am. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. Oh. You don't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eurasia for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Her intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Joanna has no knowledge of your traditions. Perhaps you would be so good as to enlighten her. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be gut slayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Joanna with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. Tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her life. Her skill is undeniable. She struck her prey as relentlessly as a child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Joanna, however, is a kind and generous soul. I'm certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Wily planner, talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for a mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleague's assessment. We five in the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Cragstrad and Gwyn, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Joanna Gwyn, Titan's Bane. Joanna Gwyn, Titan's Bane! Alright. Oh, what level are these quests, actually? Ooh, level 32. Okay, you know what? We'll call it here. And then next time we'll do some of these side quests. What level is this quest? 33. Yeah, we'll do a few of these side quests and move on to quest and hopefully fight Titan. We'll see. In any case, thank you for watching. This was Final Fantasy XIV on twitch.tv/gameswithnick and youtube.com/@gameswithnick. Check out the YouTube channel if you're watching this on Twitch. Plenty of exclusive content there, mostly retro gaming focused. The old episodes of my playthrough of FF14 are also going up like one per week, so check those out. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to come and check me out on Twitch. I'm not sure what I'm streaming when you're watching this. It's probably late August at this point. So, you know, I'm recording this in mid-May to give you an idea again of how long the delay here is. But come and check me out. I'm streaming plenty of stuff that is not just Final Fantasy XIV. Check out all the other playlists on the channel. I'm streaming something very much like all of those. If that's of interest to you, come to twitch.tv/gameswithnick and give me a follow. So thank you for watching, and we'll be back. Actually, if you're watching on Twitch, we'll be back probably in like 20-30 minutes, play a little bit of Trails in the Sky. So look forward to see you then. Otherwise, take care.